Hey guys, welcome to the first installment of Telltale Tuesdays on YouTube. So basically I decided to move it away from Twitch because it kind of fits my playstyle more, which is play it all through at once within a day or two of it instead of waiting a week. So basically I'm going to be dividing each episode in between 2 days, which will be Telltale Tuesdays and Telltale Thursdays. As of when they'll actually be uploaded to YouTube will just kind of be random, but it'll be at some point throughout the day on either Tuesday and Thursday, not either, but yeah. So it'll be part 1 of episode 1 today, which is Tuesday, and then part 2 of episode 1 will be on Thursday. So basically every Tuesday will be part 1, every Thursday will be part 2. Makes sense? Okay, cool. Anyways, let's get going. My name is Cabooses here, and this is Telltale Tuesdays. Yes, it is Telltale Tuesdays, but this is Telltale Games, and this is Game of Thrones, which, I'll be honest, I don't know, like, anything of, the Telltale, of Game of Thrones. I don't know much about of Game of Thrones. I keep saying Telltale for some reason. Anyways, let's begin. Episode 1. Man, off to a great start. So I try not to talk during cutscenes or anything, which is also why I moved it off of Twitch. So yeah, it will basically be me talking about decisions and stuff, but actual cutscenes and whatnot, I'll be quiet. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play, which is what I absolutely love about Telltale games. For thousands of years, House Forrester has been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of Wolfstead, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves, and the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. Oh boy.
The trout in the towers, the wolves dropped the fish and they all ran away. The trout he fluffed off.
Lots of singing.
Two weddings brought on by beheadings, the diving goes to me. 2 weddings brought on by beheadings, get all unhappily.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
So is this us? Okay, so this is us. I did notice it is a bit too loud, so let me go ahead and turn it down just a tad bit. We'll turn it down to 5. We'll see how that is. Alright. So let's go ahead and pick up this sword. Hey.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains
So
all
whole
over
day
it.
and then
Go
drag
on.
it with the
It's
liquids.
only blood.
One swipe and it's all gone.
Now that
Hardly dealt
is a
that
proper
with
sword.
like
I'll
that.
have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest,
Don't
you
be an
are
arse.
just a squire.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his
So
tent.
really happy.
Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his
Lord
knees.
Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
But it's our job, not yours.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester
See what it
for
is.
centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
All right.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Iron from ice!
Hey. Okay. I don't know.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question, what's to be done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now.
With me?
Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
To honor this noble
You served me
house.
well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow.
Shall be an honor
Not as
to
a
ride,
squire,
I guess.
but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved,
I
Garrett.
won't let you down.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Fair
Yes, my lord.
Now go.
Dang it. So I guess
Find
I can't
Roderick
rub it
if you
in
can.
I will,
Owen's
my lord.
face.
Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
You owe me.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own
Oh,
wine.
that could be
once.
worse.
He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
But who doesn't love bacon?
Who doesn't love bacon?
Let's be honest.
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing.
Oh, speak
The
for
lowest of
yourself.
the low.
Hey, what?
For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding.
Give it time. You'll get there.
Not easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
The twin stronghold of House Frey. The Red Wedding. Oh, this is where everybody gets, like, slaughtered, isn't it? I think.
Take your time.
Maybe.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather
We need
odd.
to get back now.
You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
We gotta warn him.
We have to warn the others.
He made his own
Luck.
choice.
Oh!
I regret that. I didn't know he was gonna get killed so quick. But hey, that's Game of Thrones. Apparently. Everybody you know dies. That's pretty much all I know about Game of Thrones. And against button mashing. Press and hold, right trigger. No button mashing yet.
Ready, boys! Whoa!
Okay, it said shoot, but I noticed it's too loud. So let's go ahead and maybe turn it down to 3. Hopefully that works. I'm using OBS because I don't have that good of an editing software at the moment. So bear with me if part of that was too hard to understand both me and the game.
That one!
Oh, I almost missed.
Look out!
Crawl. There's the button mashing. Okay, I also used OBS to turn down a little bit more. Oh. I guess we died. Well then. Let's try that again, shall we? I thought I'd turned over in time, but I guess not. Not too far back. Turn. Turn over again. Turn over again. I don't even know if I kicked him or not.
Good fucking riddance.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Might as well tell the truth.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you?
I didn't
What
think.
happened to him?
I didn't leave him. But I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Ooh. Well then.
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
Well, now what do we do?
If we run, they'll hunt us down like dogs.
If we stay, they'll slaughter us like the others.
That looks pretty bad.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never
Got
be
it.
lost. Tell no one but him.
Yes.
Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
Grab me by the blade. It's not the. Ooh.
With love, Lord Frey.
Well then. R.I.P. This is the wall. Yep, there it is. I just assumed it was the wall anyways. I knew something about a wall. Game of Thrones. Episode 1, Iron from Ice. Alright. So here we are, Forest Lands, the King's Road. Looks like we found a sheath for it. Alright, and there we go. Now look around. See the nice little. Ooh. Uh-oh. It's not a good sign.
Lord.
Let me guess, fresh? Yep.
Fresh.
Alright. R.I.P. Pig. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Let's go ahead and look at the cart.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Not our pigs.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed
Let's get
with
to our
fucking
father.
pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forrester squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are
R.I.P.
dead.
Starks.
Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by
Lord
himself.
Forrester.
Probably a deserter.
Lord Forrester gave me this sword.
Forrester. I should have known. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off
tell
my
him.
land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
You'll have it
I.
in your
You'll
fucking
have it.
chest.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Pitchfork it is. Oof.
Really are a pig
Let's
farmer,
go
aren't you?
axe. Ooh, leg. Now we button mash.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have
Let's,
no quarrel
let's
with
show
you.
mercy.
I was
Why
only
not?
following orders. Thank you. Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
But really, we should clean off this sword. All that blood on it is not going to be a good thing.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
R.I.P.
I'll kill the men who did this.
I mean, to be fair, you just let one of them go. Kill one of them at least. But the other two have fled. Ironwrath, strongholds of House Forest.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able
That's
to
good.
save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would
was
have done any
justice.
different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh god. Yeah, that's...
These are dark days, I fear.
It's not
To lose
something
the
that should be
lord of
done.
the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And
What do we
poor
do?
Roderick, a serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's
Lord
hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell
My
you?
uncle.
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important, then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Apparently I can walk just fine. Even with all those maggots.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
The Lord's chair. Let's look at the picture. Sorry, the tapestry. Let's see, Asher.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Lady Forrester.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
And then we got Ryan.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
And Roderick.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Okay.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look, I'll show you.
I mean, of course you're gonna be favoring it. You just got a huge gash on it.
The Ironwood Grove.
He's not really favoring it all too much, to be honest. Which is a good sign, I suppose. Is there anything else? Can we walk up here? No? Alright. Let's look at the medical supplies, I suppose.
Rather cute
No.
little creatures, aren't they?
Not really.
I guess.
Rather disgusting little creatures, maybe. Or we just gonna pocket this?
This might help.
Apparently so. Might as well pick up the bandages too. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him, I guess.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you,
Why do they hate us?
why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's, and then,
Fair
well,
enough.
here we are.
The Whitehills want our ironwood.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will become of me?
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll
I
defer
mean,
to Lord
there's nobody
Ethan on this.
to prove it.
Can I see
but-
Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it
Yeah.
true? Your family...
Wow, we don't even get to say.
I'm so
Fair enough.
sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester
He was
would
a
like to
hero.
know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yep.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land.
I
They
don't
were
know who
our
these people are.
people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an
Fair
argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him
murder.
for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the
Oh
wall?
boy.
The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking
Well,
for
listen,
you.
like I tell you first. Tell them. You gotta freeze frame. Oh, there we go. Loading screen.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Alright.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the Wall will reflect the honor
Serve
and
with honor.
dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait!
Might as well take it.
Be safe.
And off we go. Off to the Wall. And off to the freeze frame. And the loading screen.
Ethan?
Ethan Forrester, Lord of House Forrester.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He really does look like a really young kid, though.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
So I guess we also get to play as Ethan?
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the Wall. I
Garrett is
miss
smart.
Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't
Wow.
fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
I have no idea.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need
Promise
to
I
be
won't
like
change.
them.
I promise.
Or at
I
least I'll
won't
try.
change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
You'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You
It
are
would
the
be great if
lord.
it worked that way.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Off we go.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay.
I do have to
with
go
his
as lord.
family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Whether they like it or not. Gotta do what I gotta do. Probably should have paused it during the loading screen. That's where I'm going to leave off this episode. So stay tuned for Thursday for the next episode of Telltale Tuesdays and Thursdays, where we will pick this up, part 2, and finish it up. This should be right about the halfway point, I think. Usually they're about hour and a half, about 45 minutes in-ish now. So, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed. And I guess I'll see you all next time. Bye.